Listening expressing with words illuminates word. Let us focus on words. In the representational world, words are made of letters. There are many different alphabets, from our familiar Latin alphabet to Arabic, Cyrillic, Japanese, and so on. And then, before these, there were many indigenous languages. Beyond the written word, there are other ways to communicate. For the blind, there is Braille, a system of raised dots created by Louis Braille in the late 1890s. A Braille cell is composed of 3 rows of 2 dots side by side. All letters and characters are formed using one or more of these 6 dots. These dots are raised so that they can be read by touch with the reader's fingers. Another alphabet, sign language, is used by persons who are deaf and or hearing impaired to communicate using their hands to form letters and even whole words. There are also people who are both visually and hearing impaired. For this population, sign language is done between the hands. Then, there's the power of intonation.
These are some of our examples for choosing one word to convey emotion meaning. For the first one, I'm kind of in a hurry. Hello. Hi. Hello. And the second one, I'm very happy to hear from you. Oh, hello. Sort of flirtatious. Hello. Don't bother me. Hello. I'm kind of sad. Hello. I'm a little afraid. Hello. Just a general, I'm happy to talk to you. Hello, how you doing? Hello.
The exact same word can be changed into something completely different in meaning and feeling simply by changing one's intonation. Now let's take another example. The word anguish carries a message of fear, disappointment, worry, grief. Any number of events can cause anguish. What is, perhaps, just as significant is the journey through anguish to possibility. Wisdom recommends getting into conversation. As simple as this sounds, it can create miracles. Walking through anguish with another can totally transform that anguish into something else. Joy, happiness, contentment. Certainly, each person moves at his or her own pace in this process. The length of the journey is not what matters. It is the outcome, coming to possibility. No one is suggesting we get rid of anguish. It is part and parcel of human experience. Just as a rainbow requires both sun and rain to exist, the dance with words serves as a conduit for transformation. And now we arrive at word, capital W. One's word can be expressed in one's impossible promise. One's commitment is often met with interference from the outside world. Yet, the impossible promise encapsulates who one is. One can stand with the objections that come up and keep focused on the promise. It is this dance with word that challenges us to keep going. The promise is more powerful than anything it encounters. Here are some impossible promises that we've collected.
Kathy Lyons' commitment for the world is that every person has access to communication devices, such as smartphones, computers, tablets, email, especially individuals with disabilities and people with limited resources. Connie Koschuk's impossible promise is that all people are loved and honored and creative. Frances Griffiths' promise is that by 2032, we will appreciate ourselves and each other as unique local expressions of the divine. Paul Fryermouth says, by 2040, all people are joyfully working together, igniting miracles. For Krishna Nair, it's that by 2048, Hindus and Muslims in India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh ask each other for forgiveness.
Commitments and promises from the heart engage us in the dance, keeping them in existence and guiding them to fruition. Partnership, Northern Elders Group.